Ooh. Oh, so this is called Watch the Road. Let me just see if I can full screen this. Perfect, thank you. Cool. Yeah, let's get started. After high school, I pictured a different life for myself. Aslan, what are you doing? Get... Decide. Do you want to stick here or do you want to... Here's my boy. Hey! Okay. My cat's here. After high school, I pictured a different life for myself. Somewhere far, far from the dingy trailer park I grew up in. A huge city, maybe even the lovely countryside. But the college didn't go the way I planned. 2 horrible semesters and my scholarship was revoked. Just like that, I was back where I started. Living at home was hell. I didn't last long. With what little money I had saved, I found a tiny apartment and a job. Not exactly my dream gig, but it was offered to me easily because of an old friend. Commercial truck driving. Woo! It's been a few years since, and it's way lonelier than I expected. But because of how busy I am, I've become distant with, well, everything. My friends, family, and even myself. At least I'm making ends meet for now. Had a couple close calls at the beginning, bad weather for starters, and then there were evil drivers, horrific traffic. God, the list could go on and on. But I'm used to it now. Mostly. My sleep schedule may be whack, but my spine's beginning to hate me. But I make it work. Still, there are nights where I feel a bit off kilter. Tonight's one of those nights. Oh. What's my name? Shoggy. I'm a she/her. Confirm. Alright, Soggy. Keep your eyes on the road. I nudged the side mirror with the tap of the button, taking a glance at the endless darkness reflecting on it. It looks eerie, to say the least. Jeez. It doesn't help that the snow is picking up. He's gone. Fat, wet flakes splat against the windshield, momentarily obscuring my view. The flurries paired with my drowsiness is a hellish combo. I crank the wipers up a notch. Need to find a gas station soon. Getting a coffee that isn't lukewarm would be nice. Sudden movement in my headlights makes me jump in my seat. Was that a deer? Through the swirling, disorienting snow, I see something that shouldn't be there. Something or someone by the side of the road next to a weathered mile marker sign. It's a young man. He's got his thumb out, arm extended, hopefully into the air. The hell? My first thought is that I must be daydreaming, or even hallucinating since I was running on caffeine and spite. But I rub my eye quickly, and lo and behold, he's still there. Who in their right mind hitchhikes out here in this weather? Part of me knows it's obviously suspicious, and that I should stay away. But another weary, miserable part sees someone worse off than me. You know what? In the sake of cinema, let's slow down. He looks freezing. Let's help out. In a real world scenario, I don't know, there might be a few other dudes like hiding on the sides here, waiting for me to stop. Who knows? Oh god, this is so stupid. There's a plethora of wrong things that could happen, but I can't leave someone out here like this. It goes against every moral bone in my body. What if he freezes overnight? Like that little match girl story. Ugh, morbid. I use my foot on the gas and the heavy box truck sighs and as it loses momentum. I pull the rig onto the shoulder, a safe distance ahead of the person. The massive tires crunch on the icy gravel. He starts walking toward the passenger side door. A dazzlingly bright smile somehow lighting up his face despite the bitter cold and the terrible situation he's in. I can't help but notice how he jogs the last few steps, eager to escape the wind. As he gets closer, I roll the passenger window down a crack. A blast of frigid air hits me square in the face. I almost regret listening to my impulse. I can get a better look at him now. He's in his early 20s at most, with freckles standing out against his pale skin. Snowflakes cling to his scruffy hair and eyelashes, and his nose practically Rudolph red at this point. He's tall, even from my perch in the truck cab, though. I own a smaller truck, so I suppose it's not a huge deal, but he still has to lean down a bit to peer inside the narrow gap of the open window. Thank you so much for stopping. Seriously, you're a lifesaver. His voice is clear and friendly, though a little breathless. What the hell are you doing out here? The question is blunt and probably not the most welcoming, but honestly, it's the first thing that comes to mind. I eye his clothes, jeans and a thin-looking jacket that wouldn't hold up against this weather for long. He's not wearing a hat or gloves from what I see. He's a vampire. This is a vampire. He doesn't feel cold. It's like, what, minus 13 out? He's in a little camisole or whatever. He's in a little jacket, t-shirt, just thin pants, no hat, gloveless. It's a vampire. It's a vampire. I clocked it. I'm clocking it. I can see what you're throwing down. This is a vampire. I feel a sudden urge of irritation to have to swallow the instinct of lecturing a random stranger. Doesn't he have any sense? At least put on some gloves. He rubs his arms briskly. Yeah, so my car kind of gave up the ghost back there about maybe 3 miles back. Just completely sputtered out, and naturally there's absolutely zero signal out here, and I've been wandering around for a while now, hoping someone would pass by. I didn't see anything earlier. I must have been zoning out. My trusty flip phone decided to bite the dust about 5 minutes ago. You have no idea how incredibly grateful I am that he pulled over. He shifts his weight from one foot to the other on the ground, looking a little anxious now that he's finished his explanation. I was traveling to see my folks up in Oak Haven. It's winter break and my mom has been telling me to visit for a while now, so I figured I'd go. I eye him cautiously. Okay, then that's about an hour and a half from here. I know it's unfortunate that the car went bust so quickly. Are you alone? Yeah, it's just me. He meets my gaze directly, and for a brief moment, his eyes, I can't quite make it out the color, but they seem surprisingly intense and hold mine before softening once again. Vampire, vampire, vampire. He doesn't have a car. He doesn't have a phone. He's from Horse and Buggy Time. Promise I'm no trouble. All I need is a ride there. I can pay you for gas if you want. For cinema? Oh wait, I should probably have saved for the first one. Ah, it's fine. I didn't get that far. Return. There you go. Let's let him in. I want to see shit happen. Let's see him get evil mode. Let's see him Aslan, what are you doing? Anyways, I have 2 cats. There's always something going on behind me. I just have to accept it at this point. Anyways, let's let him in. All right. Hop in. The worlds. The words feel a little alien coming out of my mouth. Every rational cell in my body is most likely itching to beat me up, but the image of him out there, I can't shake it. I reach across the wide gap. I'm struggling here. It's just, I sometimes just like stutter, slur my words. It's just who I am at this point. Do you like my PJs? These were a Christmas present. I reach across the wide cab, my hand hovering over the heavy latch on the passenger door for a brief second before I unlock it. He practically scrambles inside, pulling the door shut quickly. The man then continues to shake his head vigorously like a dog, sending droplets of water flying. few icy drops land on the dash, right near my half-empty coffee cup, and I can't help but wince inwardly. Cleanliness is next to godliness out here. Thank you so much. He rubs his hands together rapidly, blowing on them. Vampire, 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 vampire. It's freezing out there. You have no idea how amazing this heater feels right now. I'm sure I can imagine. He grins at my curt response and glances around the truck, taking in all the various switches and gauges with wide, almost childlike eyes. Oh, I've never been inside a big rig before. Glad to help, the name's Soggy. I managed to relax my shoulders a fraction. Try not to create a mess everywhere, okay? I muster a small, tired smile, feeling a tiny bit of tension ease now that he's safely inside. Right, sorry, he quickly says, looking slightly flustered. He awkwardly tries to brush the remaining snow off his jacket and pants, directing it as best he could onto the floor mat. Vampire, vampire. My name's Ilya, by the way. Seriously, Soggy, you really saved me back there. He leans back in the seat, letting out a shaky breath. I can feel my cheeks heat up a bit under his gaze. Darn. Just take the compliment. Don't make it weird. No, it's alright. And clear my throat. All I have left tonight is a load to drop off at Springville, and that's about only a bit farther away from Oakhaven anyway. A bit being 3 more hours, but hey, the indomitable human spirit won today. Now that's a word I haven't seen in a little bit. I pronounced that poorly. I pulled the truck back onto the slippery road, gearing the wipers to work extra hard against the accumulating snow. How long have you been driving? Really too long, since yesterday morning. I sighed, the long hours catching up to me despite the brief adrenaline spike from earlier. Shit, really? You must be exhausted. He sounds genuinely impressed. How is it exactly, being a trucker? Do these options matter? I'm saving. Every time I get an option like this, I'm going to save. Pays the bills. That's our honest... Let's just be honest right now. It pays the bills. It's pretty much the long and short of it. Long hauls, late nights, weird shit out here and there, but at least it keeps the lights on. I shrug, keeping my eyes on the road. It's gotta be tough though, Ilya says, his voice quiet. Being out here all the time, alone. Don't you miss, I don't know, normal stuff like sleeping in your own bed and seeing people whenever you want? We are not used to it. We just said in the beginning it kind of just sucks. Yeah, it sucks. Sure, it wears on me sometimes. Just gotta do what I gotta do since no one else is gonna do it for me. Real. Yeah, I feel that. He exhales slowly. College loans are kicking my ass right now. It feels like I'll be paying them off till I'm 80. You're probably 800 right now. Vampire. What, your family doesn't help you out with those? What world are you in? Why would I say that? Huh? I'm still paying off mine. Whose parents? Oh, is the main character's parents wealthy or something? And they they took care of their college loans? Did I miss that? Cause that is not cheap. Well, your parents didn't pay for it? No. Huh? Oh, you have a different life than me completely. Weird. Okay. Ilya goes quiet for a moment, and the easy report we were starting to build snaps. Yeah, if I say like, oh, like, I'm still paying off my college loans, they're kicking my butt, like those monthly payments. And then someone's like, why didn't your parents pay for it? I too would probably be like, oh, we're in a different world. I would also be like, oh, interesting. I immediately regret asking. Back my dumb mouth. Yeah, you idiot. Okay, human interaction is very important here because if you don't speak to other people, you will never know of other human experiences. So, trucker life, that's tough. Listen, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pry. No, don't be. He interrupts, though his voice is strained. With an honest question. He stares at the windshield, at a point far, far away beyond the reach of the headlights. You just made him depressed. You just gave this vampire depression. Like, he was just looking for a ride home. And you're like, by the way, remember how you're poor? You're broke, right? I'm not really worth the trouble. Oh, okay, that's even worse. Shit. I can feel the mood in the cab drop about 50 degrees, completely unrelated to the heater. Yeah. Damn, this is gonna be a long drive. What, you said okay, like an hour to get to your location, and then 3 hours from that to get to his? It's gonna feel like 8 hours. It's gonna feel like 8 hours. I can feel them, yeah. Hey, don't say that, come on. They called you back home for a break, right? That sounds like you're worth the trouble to me. He stares at me before smiling a little. Yeah. He takes a deep breath. You're right, Soggy. He nods as if convincing himself. It's kind of a bit stuffy, despite the weather outside. Do you keep up with the news much? It's hard not to, the one thing I never fail to brush up on. Have you heard about those murders near Lawrence Resort? Why are you meowing? He just took a dump, and now he's meowing. No, you stay down. No. Go. Well, it's all younger women, college age. The details are too gruesome to get into, but a full body shiver goes through me. Oh! Now, is he a vampire serial killer? God, it's disgusting to think about. Their faces were mutilated beyond recognition, thankfully, due to the whole teeth forensic mumbo jumbo, and since people were obviously looking for them, they were able to identify a couple of them. Still, the amount of Jane Does that have come out of the situation is insane to me. Nasty business, really. But it does have me worried a little bit. Why would you worry? I stall a bit with the question. Too long, apparently, because he speaks out once again. What do you mean, why would I worry? Would anyone ever look for you, Soggy? He's gonna kill me right now. Mid-drive, too. Full speed. Well, full speed on the highway right now, and he's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me and go, Urgh. Oh, there's a little space there. Yeah, someone would. I'd hope so. I mean, not the people I exactly want looking, considering my life choices, but someone would. Try to keep my voice steady, portraying nothing of the sudden chill that pricks at my skin. Lucky you. It's quiet again, except for the swish of the wipers. Observe him? Confirm his car troubles. Okay, there's a lot that we can do here. I wonder if we can go through all of them. Because it's a long drive, right? I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I should test him. He's a little odd. Yeah, he's a vampire. Vampire serial killer. Hey, about your car earlier. What about it? What was wrong with it? Good thing they have like 9 props to them for having like 9 little sections here. What was wrong with it? You figure out what was wrong with it? I'm not a mechanic, Soggy, but it was probably the frost. Older models don't always handle extreme temperatures well. It's quiet again, except for the swish of the wipers. Oh, okay. Observing quietly. It seems like we can go through them all. I glimpse at Ilya from the corner of my eye, trying to be subtle. He's staring out the window again, can't read anything from his expression. He seems relaxed, almost peaceful, as he watches the snow. His shoulders are slumped slightly, and he lets out a soft sigh. My heart is beating faster than it should. He's an enigma. Yeah, he's a vampire. The snow outside suddenly gets even thicker now. I was sure the forecast said it was going to stop earlier, but it's only getting worse. He controls the weather, too. He's a vampire, weather-controlling serial killer. Shit, I can't even get past the hood at this point. Statistically, this is when most drivers make fatal mistakes. Are you sure you'll be okay driving on? Okay, dude. Don't have much of a choice. This kind of weather makes the world feel smaller, doesn't it? Especially with no cars around. Can you, like, blink? I don't know. It's a freaking picture, but... This dude, the way he stares, I'm like, it just makes me think vampire. I'm gonna be so, when the end draws near and it's confirmed that this is a vampire weather controlling serial killer, y'all are gonna be laughing. Y'all are gonna be like, damn, she was right. No, I'm gonna be nonchalant here. I'm gonna be like, no, the snow is like, no, we're chill. We're not gonna have a car accident because of snow. It's actually a vibe. It's a vibe right now. We're gonna stay, what's the word? We're gonna stay nonchalant. We're gonna stay, relaxed, calm. Still kind of beautiful though. I feel like I'm in a maze or in a snow globe even. His smile is small but doesn't reach his eyes. It's quiet again. Oh, okay, now we can do something else. So we confirmed his car troubles, observed him. Let's ask him about his family. He's gonna say something offhandishly like, oh yes, my family, in the manner of, it's gonna be some like old-timey thing he's gonna say, and it's gonna slip up, and we're gonna be like, vampire. Are you excited to see your family? Yeah, I can't wait. It's been a while. Catch him flexing his fingers against his knee, like he's counting something. He's timing it. Tell me about your brother. Oh, we cutting deep, bro. What about your siblings? You mentioned a brother earlier. Uh-oh. The heater clicks off with a soft whir, leaving us in silence. He controls electronics as well. I had a brother. Had, past tense? Oh. 10 years older than me. He left when I was 8. Got out before things got complicated. He mumbles the last part. Solo, I almost miss it. Escaped before it all started. The bastard. My blood runs cold. Kidding! He just moved away. Got a job out of state. Okay. How's the family? Awful. They all died in the accident. Oh, shit, I'm sorry. No, I was just joking. They're fine. Like, whoa. Okay. Why call him that? Play along? Sure. Fairies can be complicated. I try to play it cool, not wanting to escalate whatever that was. Exactly like that time, Mom. He stops abruptly, mid-sentence, his jaw tightens, and the smile vanishes again. Actually, forget it. Not worth remembering. Just stupid kid stuff. Doesn't matter now. So, Oakhaven. Sure to sound casual, though I'm not sure I'm although I'm sure I'm failing miserably. You mentioned you were heading there to visit family? That's right. My parents, they lived outside the main town. Right, your parents. Something about his smile feels. Just curious, you know, with the weather and all, they couldn't send someone out to pick you up, or... Seems odd him hitchhiking like this if his folks were expecting him so close. Most people would have called for a ride. Huh? Like what, like a chauffeur? What are we... Were we suggesting that he should have had a chauffeur or something? Like, what? Most people would have had called for a ride. Or like a taxi? But he has a car. Or had a car. His phone doesn't work. I'm just like... what are we saying? No. They're expecting me, but hesitates for a beat. Since my older brother gave me the car, I thought I'd make use of it. Then, well, you know, car troubles out of nowhere. Hesitate, let it go. What does hesitate mean? What are we hesitating for? I get that, but just to be sure I'm dropping it off in the right place. What's the cross street near the place? Ilya's easy smile vanishes. His gaze drifts out the side of the window. He takes a shallow breath before answering. Maple Street. Yeah, Maple Street. It's near the old high school, St. Lucille's. Maple Street, St. Lucille's High School. I searched my memory, the names of the street and landmarks in Oakhaven. It's a small town. I delivered to a few places there over the past few months. I know the general layout. Oakhaven doesn't have a Maple Street, Ilya. His face goes eerily blank. You're right. His voice is soft, almost amused. It doesn't. So, you just lied to me? No, it's a pretty popular inside joke in Oakhaven. A dumb one in all honesty. See, when outsiders ask where we live, you'll always say Maple Street near St. Lucille's because he leans in closer. There was an old urban legend in Oakhaven about a teacher who haunted Maple Street. Kids used to dare each other to run past her house at night. But the thing is that Maple Street doesn't exist anymore. The town council renamed it decades ago after the mayor's wife. So when people ask for directions, locals mess with them by sending them to a street that doesn't exist anymore. Not really sure where this St. Lucille's part originated from, though. It's stupid, I know, but my dad thinks it's hilarious. Guess it rubbed off on me. Okay, I was scared for a second. I was like, he's gonna eat us. That kind of makes sense. Small towns do weird shit like that. I don't know. I'm from a small town and I don't remember anything like that. Lord knows the type of pranks I used to do on unsuspecting folks. This one seems harmless. Call him out. Laugh it off. You know what? Let's call him out. Let's be like, get your shit together, bro. That's a pretty elaborate story for a joke. Really? You're the one who memorized every street in Oakhaven. Who's the weird one here? Something about him is just not right. The snow outside seems to swirl thicker, obscuring the road ahead. For a moment, I swear Ilya's reflection in the window isn't smiling at all. It's quiet again. Oh, okay. Let's ask about your college life. So what's college like these days? Must be tough, med school. All those late nights cramming facts about whatever you guys can cram. Labs and lectures, more or less. Learning all the ways the body can break down. Fascinating stuff, really. Huh. There's not much time for anything else. Make friends? Sounds rough. No time to, like, grab beers with classmates? No, not really. Everyone's focused on superficial shit. Making money, buying cars. You see yourself as better than other people then? Too busy playing God to hang out with mortals? He doesn't scramble to defend himself and shrugs instead. If that's how you want to frame it. For some reason, when he says it, I don't feel a sense of arrogance. Every bump in the road sends a jolt through my hands. I keep stealing glances at Ilya. He's unnaturally still. The green exit sign finally looms into view. Oh. My heart is hammering. The wipers are struggling to keep up. He hasn't stopped staring at me. His eyes, which were so expressive when I first picked him up, are now so flat. Vampire, 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 vampire. Uh-oh, it's moving. I'm freaking out. You're quiet now, huh? What's with the silent treatment, Ilya? Why'd you pick me up, Soggy? If you're just gonna act like I'm a problem. Because you were stranded in a snowstorm, Ilya. What else am I supposed to do? I didn't know you were gonna act. I cut myself off. The words catching in my throat. I don't want to say it. I don't want to give it a name. Act like what? Say it. Weird. You're acting like a fucking weird. You're acting fucking weird, man. My voice is rising. I don't like this. I'm trying to focus on the road, but he's right there, staring at me, edging me on. You talk like you're scared of me, Soggy, like you're afraid of what I might do. I'm not. Just shut the hell up, alright? Shut up and let me drive. Ilya snorts. You're scared because you know I'm not just some random person. You knew the second you saw me. The fuck does that even mean? My voice cracks. I hate that. I sound weak. It's loud now. You think you're safe just because you're the one behind the wheel? Just because you're driving? That you're in control? Shit, of course this happens when I decide to do good. Uh-oh, sorry, that just sounded like a doorbell. I thought my doorbell was going off. Of course this happens when I decide to be a good Samaritan. Back the hell off, alright? I don't know what your deal is, but this ride is over once I hit the next turnout. You're walking, I'm gonna call the cops. There's not gonna be a next turnout, Soggy. He leans closer, his face suddenly too close. Instinctively, I flinch, pulling back against my seat, my gloved hand tightening on the wheel. Don't fucking touch me, you asshole. See? Vampire, vampire, vampire. His hand slammed down on the wheel, yanking it hard to the right with impossible strength. Fuck! Phew! Oh. We begin tonight with breaking news from the interstate. State police are investigating a fatal single vehicle accident that occurred late last night during the heavy snow. A commercial truck registered to MNC Trucking veered off interstate blah blah near a mile marker blah blah blah. The driver, identified as Soggy, was pronounced deceased at the scene. The vehicle was a total loss. The cause of the crash remains unclear, though investigators cite adverse weather as a primary factor. Currently, foul play is not suspected, though we'll be featuring a spokesman from the MNC trucker later today who will hopefully have more information for us regarding their safety protocols and condition of their fleet. It is currently unknown if the family of the victim, Soggy, intends to pursue legal action against MNC Trucking. Adding to the mystery, authorities confirmed that there was a passenger in the vehicle at the time of the crash. However, their identity remains unknown. There was no records of the second occupant and no family or friend. What? There are no records of a second occupant and no friends or family members have come forward to identify the individual or report them missing. What? Investigators are urging anyone with information regarding the passenger to contact the state police immediately. In other news, the snowstorm has moved eastward, leaving behind record snowfall. Unidentifiable wreckage. Okay, so he died too. Okay. That's an interesting tactic for a vampire, I think. Huh. You know what? Let's just keep things chill and never question him once and see if that keeps us alive for a little bit. Let's stick with pretty. Let's comment on the isolation of the road. You ever notice how isolated it feels at night? Yeah, let's be emo as heck right now. Let's just be like, yeah, I prefer it. Prefer it this way. No traffic, no idiots cutting me off. You're a funny one, Soggy. So, Oak Haven. Sure, I sound casual, though, I'm sure. Oh, yeah. We're doing this again. Let it go. Maybe I'm overthinking it. It's probably awkward family stuff. I decided not to pry, letting this small inconsistency slide. It's late, I'm tired. I just want to get this over with. Gotcha. Makes sense. Nice of your brother to lend you the car, though, even if it broke down. A wave of relief seems to wash over his face, replaced by that easy, charming smile again. Like I said, mask slipping back into place. Couldn't agree more, he's a good guy. Can't shake the feeling that I missed something, but push it down. It's quiet again, except for the swish of the wipers. Okay. Let's ask about his family. Tell me about your brother. Sounds nice. Sounds like a nice change from med school anyway, getting to relax. It really is. My dad, he had this thing. If I talk too much or ask too many questions, well, let's just say I learned to be quiet real fast. Oh. Wait. What? What do you mean? I assume abuse. Real quiet, real fast. What do you mean? What did he do? I leaned forward slightly. He locked me in the tool shed out back. Nothing cruel, though. It wasn't for long, just until I learned my lesson. That is cruel. What do you mean nothing cruel? That's cruel. He locked you in the shed as punishment? That's not right, Ilya. My voice is incredulous. Yep. Yep. Yep, I went through trauma. Yep. He nods, still smiling faintly, as if it's perfectly normal, even an amusing childhood anecdote. What the hell? This guy's family is not normal. Nothing at all. Well, it's not like mine was either. Seems like her parents might have gone along well. My mom had her own ways of making me learn lessons. The green exit sign finally looms into view. I lick my dry lips, considering my options. Oh, we can make a decision right here? Okay. There's so many things you could do here. We're gonna go towards Oak Haven, and then the next one I'm gonna take the exit. It's better to power through. I've got a schedule to keep. Oh. Okay. The road feels less daunting now, almost welcoming. There's a comforting silence between us. Ilya hums a tuneless melody softly to himself as he watches the snow melt down his window. His shoulders seem less rigid, almost at peace. The trees are spacing out a little. I give it 5 minutes and we'll be at Oak Haven, hopefully. Seems that way. My feet are starting to thaw, thankfully. Oh, yeah, hopefully you cranked that heater when you got in. I mean, he's gonna kill us anyways. Whatever. What? Really? Was the heater not strong enough? Shit, you should let me know, Ilya. I fret with the truck's temperature controls constantly, but it never seems to make a difference. He chuckles a little at my reaction. Don't worry, Soggy. I'm accustomed to the cold. It's nice to feel the blood flowing properly again. He's accustomed to the cold because he's a vampire. He flexes his fingers, almost stretching them out in the warm air from the heater, a small, content sigh escaping him. It sounds like there's someone moving shit in the hallway. Sorry if you can hear that. The sound eases from the knots in my own shoulders. You must be looking forward to getting home. More than you know, Soggy. Getting back to my family, my mom and dad. We're a tight-knit bunch. Always have been. My mom especially, she lights up the whole house. He gives me another one of his soft smiles. It's disarming how much he cares for his family. I can't help but feel a pang of jealousy at the bond they share. Bond? He was abused. What? But still, how lovely it must be to have such a strong support system waiting for you. Oh, this kid, oh. Express ease. Keep it. Let's see if we can survive this. Glad we're almost there. The weather was no joke. Handled well. You're a good driver, Soggy. His compliment, simple as it is, makes my ear heat up. The first scattered lights of Oakhaven finally appear on the horizon, twinkling through the last of the falling snow. Welcome to Oakhaven. Looks like we made it. A wave of genuine relief washes over me as I see the town sign, almost forgetting about the strange man beside me. Pull the truck to the side of the road, a little ways past the main town sign, near a darker patch of woods. Soggy, Ilya turns to me, that easy warm smile back on his face. Feels more genuine than it has all night, a true expression of gratitude and perhaps something more akin to friendship. Actually, my parents' house is just a short walk from here. It's better than trying to navigate the rig on these small town roads, especially with the snow and ice. The streets get pretty narrow and I'd hate for you to get stuck after everything you've done. You could drive a little bit up till Oakhaven's main street. It's a safe spot. Nobody bothers anyone this far out. And then, if you're up for it, I could walk you there. My dad, he'd probably love to meet you. He always appreciates a good story. You've certainly given me one to tell. He's smiling so genuinely, his eyes soft and inviting. After everything, he seems so normal right now. Maybe this is it, a chance to connect with people after all. It feels like a small reward for braving the storm. Okay, now, lock in. I kind of want to see where he takes us. Do we even, like, the family thing is a lie. It has to be. But I want to see where we go. I like that, Ilya. Let me just park there then. He smiles at me as I maneuver the truck off to Oakhaven's main street. Hi, what are you doing? Hi. It's my baby. It's my baby. It's my little baby. It lights up with dormant shops that have their windows darkened out and a single traffic light casting a red glow. Visiting it at night is peaceful. I as well acquainted with Oakhaven already, but never stayed for longer than I had to. Now I kind of wish that I didn't have to drop off anything, so I could have more time to explore. Lead the way. I lock the truck and step outside along with him. Here we go! Oh, you're so cute. My little baby, he's so cute. Isn't it nice to have a little happiness amidst this horrifying tale? You're sure my truck won't get towed? Nah, you'll be fine. Come on, follow me. It's really chilly outside. I wrap my hands around myself, glancing around. It's so quiet out here. I guess everyone's asleep. Right? We could wreak havoc out here. Nobody would ever know. This one, right here, officer. Ilya laughs a bit at my rather unfunny comment before directing me towards a narrow path. My breath plumes white in front of me. I wonder how long it's been since I took a stroll like this at night. We continue walking for a few minutes, right towards a path behind tall, dark trees. It looks like a path and more like a gash. It looks less like a path and more like a gash. Wow, I messed that sentence up. Ugh. Jesus, your folks live in the wilderness? It's a bit of a shortcut, saves a few minutes, and avoids the longer route around the block. Do you mind? Man, lead the way then. The air grows noticeably denser as we step beneath the dense canopy of trees. The moonlight struggles and then fails entirely to penetrate the thick, intertwining branches. The gentle crunch of the snow beneath our boots is now the only sound. It's really quite cold. He's a step ahead. He turns, a soft smile playing on his lips. He's going to eat us. We are a vampire snack. Cat hair in here. His eyes in the dim light seem to hold a curious glint that I hadn't noticed before. What's with that look? It's like this girl has never seen vampires before. After you, Soggy. Huh? Wait, what? I need you to guide me. I know, I just need to look through my bag for keys just in case my folks are sleeping. I pull my coat tighter around me, a shiver running down my spine that has nothing to do with the biting cold, and walk ahead. The feeling of a thousand unseen eyes watching from deep woods suddenly grips me. Fuck, I don't like this. Hey, did you find the keys yet? Could you go in front of me? A sharp, blunt force explodes against the back of my head. The world spins. My legs give out from under me, and I crumble to the floor. A wave of nausea rolls over me, accompanied by a blinding, throbbing pain at the base of my skull. It hurts. What? The last thing I hear before consciousness completely slips away from me is Ilya's voice as it crouches beside me, pulling me close. Soggy, it's alright. Don't be scared. You're coming home. Huh? My eyes shut and darkness swallows me whole. End of demo captivity route will be released in the full game. Oh boy! All right. Oh yeah, I forgot. Did I mention this is a demo? It's not fully finished yet, but okay. Now I know what to do to get there. Oh, that's scary. Okay, let me load when we take the exit. Yeah, let me see if we just take the exit. Hey, Illy, do you mind if we make a quick stop? My eyes are killing me. He turns from the window, blinking like he's out of a trance. Oh, of course. You've been driving forever. We could use a break. Thanks. Phew, at least that's covered. The ramp curves sharply, and the truck's weight shifting as we descend toward the service area. Basically, I have to drop everything off at Springville by 7 a.m. Oh, we could do multiple things here too. Let's go to the gas station. I want some coffee or snacks. I'll take like 10 minutes tops. Mind if I come in? Could use something hot too. Yeah, of course. I do have to mention the amount of art that you have to create to make this is probably insane. The amount of routes that you can take within this person, whoever is making this game, has probably sat there for a billion hours drawing every like possible route that you take. People don't tend to think about that, but it's in the back of my head. I'm like, damn, you had to make this. I think this does kind of look like a picture, and they edited it, but still, like, you have to set this up too. Like, there's a lot of work that goes into making visual novels. Like, The truck rumbled into a shithole gas station that looked like it hadn't seen customers since the early 1980s. It was a surprise that there were only 2 cars parked outside, probably the poor people who had to man it. I pulled up beside the diesel pumps, taking a glance at the fogged up windows. The grandma could make out 2 figures inside. One a lanky cashier and staring blankly ahead, probably contemplating the vast emptiness of the universe, while the other... Huh, is that a girl asleep on the counter? Yep. How classy. Well, let's go. Okay. He's making note of it because that's his, that's his victim. His next victim right there. Oh, a lady? The truck gave a soft chirp as I locked the doors. Ilya followed closely as I stepped out. Oh. I don't know if this matters. Fill up the diesel tank? Should fill up while we're here, Ilya. Why don't you head inside first? Sure thing, boss. I'll take a look at what they got. He gave my shoulder a friendly squeeze before he gently brushed past me. The pump clicked as I removed the nozzle. The acrid smell of diesel filled the air as the numbers ticked upward. With the final click, the tank was full. Alright, time to warm up. As I stepped inside, I spotted Ilya already browsing the snack aisle. I felt a blush creep up my neck at his proximity. I'm hitting the coffee. You want anything? Surprise me. He leaned against a chip display, watching me through his eyelashes with that same strange gaze he had in the truck. I'll go look for some snacks. Oh my gosh. I can't read! What does it say? Save? Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, let's browse the aisle with him. Hey, wait up. I think I'll go look for some snacks, too. Ilya stood next to me as I looked at the rows of brightly colored bags and boxes. Anything catches your eye, Saki? We've got plenty of road ahead. Might as well stock up. Chips. Oh, I love chips. Oh, sour cream and onions. Oh, that's good. That's good. Ilya reached out, his fingers brushing mine as he took it from my hand, examining the nutrition label with a playful frown. Not bad. Though, you know, I prefer something a little sweeter. Like you, for instance. That's lame as hell. He means he wants to eat you. Didn't stop my face from heating up, though. We ambled down the aisle, Ilya occasionally tossing some overpriced snack in the basket. It's been so long since I've had a casual conversation with someone else. Even bickering occasionally. My chest feels warm and tight. I don't want to think about this anymore. It's heading down a path I can't tread. Alright, I think we've gotten what we need. Let's get some coffee. I made my way to the coffee station. There was an adorable coffee machine in front of me, on top of a counter, sitting beside white cup salt sugar packets as well as wooden coffee stirrers. Hey kid, where's the good stuff hidden? The cashiers grumbled before walking over to me. Oh my god. It's Sasuke. Or... what's that dude from Final Fantasy? Cloud's buddy. Remember Cloud's friend? What's his name? He has a whole game about him. What's his name? I was about to say Luke. Brian. His friend's name's Cloud. It's probably something, I don't know, I forget. But you know what I'm talking about. Male cashier is his name. Hello, I'm male cashier. What? Where are the creamers and milk? His eyes rolled before opening the 2 shelves on the bottom, displaying different types of ingredients. Oh, thank you. Pick my drink. Oh. Fresh vanilla. Thank you. Sugar. Oh, is that for me? Yep. This smells amazing, Soggy. Thanks. Oh, I thought that was for me. Oh. He took a sip, his eyes crinkling at the corners. I approached the counter and Ilya hovered just behind me like an over-eager puppy. The cashier didn't look up from whatever he was doing around the counter. Hey there, sunshine, ring us up? What do you want? This guy, such a conversationalist. I mean, it's kind of the midnight shift and he's tired. So, I held up my gatherings and so did Ilya. Just these. We'll be out of your hair right after. Ilya leaned forward suddenly. What's your name? The cashier and I were both startled by the question. What? Why ask? It's not like we'll see this kid again. Jax? Why? Just making conversation, Jax. She okay? Nodding toward the sleeping girl. Back off, alright? She's tired. His whole body shifted protectively, his eyes squaring up. Okay, weird. She works doubles between here and at school. Not all of us get to joyride across the country. Oh. Concern. What was she starting so hard for, to the point that she's asleep on the job? She's gonna be a nurse, not that it's any of your business. His voice softened as he glanced at her. Yeah, right. So she's his girlfriend then. Jax bristled slightly. His gaze hardened for a split second before he looked away, clearly uncomfortable. He paused and sighed, running a hand through his spiky hair, looking more and more exacerbated. Look, can I just ring you two up? It's been a long night, and honestly, you guys are taking forever. It's a chill shift, but like, come on. I exchanged a look with Ilya. Yeah, I mean, what are we doing? We're like interrogating a couple teenagers. Like, let's just grab our shit and go. I exchanged a look with Ilya. Fair enough. Jack scanned our items slowly. Oh, he's animated. Take your time. It's not like we have places to be. Oh my gosh, dude. Red flag alert. Rude to customer service. I'm going as fast as I can. I guess stop teasing the poor kid. Here's your change. He pushed it across the counter, not meeting either of our eyes. Valid. Or are you looking back towards his coworker? Pleasure doing business with you, Jax. We left the building and entered the truck again. The gas station shrunk slowly in the rearview mirror, and it was a nice pit stop. How was it? It was nice hanging out with you. I smiled slightly. Okay. So we can... I think this is where we kind of end up in the captivity route anyways. So let's go in the motel. Hey, Soggy. Could we go rest at the motel for around an hour? You seem pretty tired. Did it really seem that way? If it won't put a burden on you. It's not a burden at all. I'm so thankful you're taking me all the way. Well, if he's okay with it, why not? So he asked us. Okay. Motel route will be released. Oh, okay. So that's another... Interesting. Okay. Oh, no. Thank you for putting that. Oh my god. Let me load. No. Wait. I saved. Okay. And then now we can load this. Okay, yeah. Now let's try this. Continue to Oak Haven. And see if anything changes. Or if it's still the captivity. Oh, we can comment on the time. Let's see if that does anything. Can't believe it's this late already. Time flew by. What if I stay in the car, decline the walk, instead of going with him? Nah, I really can't, Leah. I've got to get this load delivered. My dispatch is gonna kill me if I'm late. I'm already pushing it beyond what he'll tolerate. Thanks for the offer. Really, I can drop you off here. You know your way from here, right? Understood. Safe travels then, Soggy. His smile remains, though it seems a little more wistful now, a hint of disappointment in his eyes. It was clear there was no anger within those depths. Alright, Ilya, where do you want me to drop you? Just point me in the right direction. Here is fine, Saki. I can walk the rest of the way. It's not far at all now. Are you sure? Yes. He unbuckles his seatbelt and gathers his worn backpack from the floor. Thank you seriously for everything tonight. You really saved me. I don't know what I would have done out there. I won't forget this. No problem, Ilya. Glad I could help. Stay safe out there. He nods before stepping out of the truck and pulling the door shut. I watch him in the rearview mirror until he's just a dot, before pulling back into the main road. I finally made it. Weird guy, but he was cool. I hope he made it home okay. Rig 7B confirmed drop-off. 7B here, delivery complete. Well, that's that. Should get some shut-eye. Neutral end. Uneventful ride. Wow. Okay. Cool. And if I do the same thing as before... Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. Let me see. Endings gallery. Oh, there is a lot that you could do. Very cool. Yeah, so that was Watch the Road, the demo for that. And it's really well put together and quite a lot already there for just a demo. Fantastic work. Very cool. Bye. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe.